We live.
The world has gone crazy, and we have the prescription for sanity.
We're live, Capo.
It's time to take your meds.
We got a good one today, man.
AudioMeds.
It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle.
Capo.
The Connectors. We have a special guest on the line.
Super dope artist.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun. First question: who was the first rapper to turn actor? I was close on that one.
AudioMeds. Take two and chill.
He already coming in.
Yo, what's good, my good people? Yes, we back for another Tuesday. We in the biddy with the show AudioMeds Podcast. It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle and my guy
Capo.
The Connect. Get ready to get your plug for $42.72 plus tax and shipping.
Hey, Labor Day is over. Homie.
Labor Day sales is over. Back to full price. We got a good show today. What we got going on today, Capo?
Yo, Bobby, hey, I'm super hype about today's guest, man. You already know I always get hype around this time because on every dose of AudioMeds, it's no secret, we always have dope guests, and today is no different. My man hails from Nashville, Tennessee, where he's paved his own lane for his own creative sound. Very unique. You may have seen him on Sway in the Morning, or you might have seen him opening him up at one of your favorite music festivals. My man is always out here grinding. One thing I love the most about this dude is no matter how much he accomplishes, from millions of streams to touring all over America, he always stays humble. I need y'all to make some noise for my man, Mike Floss.
Mike Floss in the building. Hey, Floss.
What's up, family?
What's good? Yo, that was an amazing intro, bro. Thank you.
Oh, man. Yo, it's well deserved. None of it's false. It's all facts, bro.
All facts.
All facts. How you been doing, though, man? How's everything been going on your side?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, 2020 crazy, but we all still here with each other right now, so I'm happy about that.
Real shit, man. And like you said, you know, it's been a crazy year. Started off real crazy. I mean, did it change up a lot of your plans that you had going?
Bro, all my plans, everything. Everything is getting remixed right now, but, you know, it's cool, though. You know, it keeps me focused on what's really important, you know, and a lot of my plans was self-serving. Not that that's a wrong thing, but now my plans are a little bit different.
I like that. You said self-serve.
Right.
Now you had to revamp.
You had to
look at it
revamp.
in a different way.
Yeah, man.
Have you been working on any new music or anything? Because I know some people are like, man, like with everything going on, I haven't been able to get creative. And then there's some people that are like, man, it's bringing something out of me, and I'm creating some music that I've never been able to touch before. Which side are you on, man?
Man, it's like it's an off and on switch for me. You know, sometimes it depends on the day. I'm always gonna make music forever. You know what I'm saying? So I got a full hard drive full of unreleased music. But as far as on a day to day, some days it is a little bit challenging to be creative because it can feel like it's not that important. You know what I'm saying? It can feel like what you could be doing with this time could be something that's more beneficial to the culture and to the community. So it's kind of that duality, you know, figuring out what you really need to do.
Yeah, that's real. That's real,
right.
man.
And I think a lot of people have been kind of revamping themselves and figure out what's going on because, you know, with everything that's been going on, life is different for everybody, you know, which brings me to a part of the show. I don't know if you've seen the show before, but like we have this segment where we take a trip down the rabbit hole and we learn some stuff that you didn't even know. So you ready to take a trip with me, Mike? We're about to take a trip down the rabbit hole.
It's time to take a trip head first down the rabbit hole where you learn some shit you didn't even know.
All right. So I'm about to take a trip down the rabbit hole. I don't like to use the C word. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just be in tune with stuff to be going on. You know, and today's topic is a little bit different, you know, because we're in the future and all kind of crazy stuff's been going on. And like with everything going on, it's like we've been in a movie, you know, and today's rabbit hole is right out of some straight James Bond, billions, spy type shit that's really happening. So you seem like an educated guy. So you're familiar with the company Tesla, right? So just a few days ago, there was an employee that was actually offered $1 million to in Bitcoin to upload some malware to the system by a mysterious Russian hacker. So the mysterious Russian hacker was taking the guy out, buying him lunch, getting real cool with him, getting real close to him. Then he made the offer. And so the employee was like, let me think about it. And so I guess the employee got home and he got to contemplating. He was like, man, I got a good job with good benefits, stock options. I ain't trying to mess this up. And I ain't finna go to jail for nobody. So he informed Tesla, and Tesla calls the FBI. And so they're like, yo, bro, put on this wire and let's go ahead and set him up. And so the guy wears the wire. He sets up the mysterious Russian hacker and his whole accomplice, and they all go down. The feds get him. So my question to you, though, Mike Floss, with how today is and how crazy things are, say you got a good job with benefits and a mysterious Russian hacker says, yo, bro, I got $1 million if you plug this thumb drive in. What you gonna do?
I'm plugging it in.
All right, you ain't gonna be the employee of the month and save it. You gonna take that million, huh?
Nah, I ain't saving nobody. I'm getting that million.
He's the employee of the month, man.
You gonna be washing lettuce? Nah, I got this milli, baby.
Yeah, man. I'll be in Jamaica. I'm gone.
Exactly, I'm out.
Right, that's crazy, man. But yo, so Mike, so I know you were saying that you you want to serve the community. You've been doing things, and so let's talk about this Nashville People's Budget Coalition. Like, I went to the website, and like I know a lot of people don't know too much about it, but I went to the website, and the website says the People's Budget Coalition is building a Nashville where public safety includes communities where fully funded education and access to housing, healthcare, and freedom for policing and jails. So for the average person who didn't go to the website and don't got time to read, because we don't be reading nothing, give us a little spill about it. What is it? What is this doing?
Basically, it's a collection of organizations that all have a general goal, but a lot of different methods and a lot of different areas to attack. So within the coalition, we have a Black Nashville Assembly coming up on Saturday, where all the Black organizations and is a gathering of those people trying to get the Black community in Nashville to come together and plug into where they feel like is a good fit for them to get active and to get organized. And of course, voter registration and things like that. So basically, we just pulled in our powers together. You know what I'm saying? It's a very simple concept, and we just got to be stronger together. So we want to make sure that that's happening.
Hey man, shouts out to that right there. Yeah. Stronger together is the definite message, And as a
strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers. And as a Black man myself, growing up in the hood and overcoming to be what some people call successful, but I've seen the struggles of what it can be like without having the right things in the neighborhood and not having all the advantages that other people have, so I think this is a very, very good thing that you're doing, and the fact that someone of yourself, your own stature, who has an audience and has people, are like we was talking about offline, are using your attention to educate and inspire and uplift people instead of sending them down the wrong path. So man, shouts out to you, girl.
Hell yeah! Big applause for that. Big applause. And you said that's this weekend at Hadley Park?
Yeah, it's Saturday at Hadley Park at 3:30 p.m. So, people going to be having masks on, we social distancing and all of that, but we're going to get the knowledge out there. And also I'm performing. We got a few other surprise performances too, and it's going to be some food and some music out there. So it's going to be a vibe too. It's not just going to be...
Oh yeah, we love food. We love food. If you don't pull up for anything else, get that plate.
Right. That's it. Come get the plate and watch some fucking dope artists perform, right?
Right.
When was the last time you hit the stage, man?
Oh man, New Year's Eve, bro.
Oh wow.
New Year's Eve. All of my plans was for summer this year, So everything got wiped and we resetting, but yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay.
Wow, man. New Year's Eve.
That's a whole year almost.
I'm dying, bro. I'm dying.
So you're ready for this weekend. He's ready, though.
Mm-hmm. Boy, he's gonna be like a gorilla.
Somebody put me to work, please.
Right.
Okay,
so hey man, you had mentioned working and making new music, and I seen a post that you said September 22nd you're gonna start releasing new material. Yeah. Can you explain that a little bit? Can we go into depth a little bit?
Yeah. So the song is called DTP. I won't get too deep into what the song is about and what the song means, but That's September 22nd, and it just kind of pops off everything. You know, that's one of the main songs I made this summer. You know, a lot of the music I have, it was already, you know, in the chamber, ready to go. So I'm gonna put that out too. But this is strictly informed by this summer.
Got you. And you said you had a hard drive full of music ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Locked and loaded. Right.
Man.
Right. So Mike, you're a dope artist. I've had a chance to check out some of the music. So you sent us some records. So I got these 2 records, and so we got 2 records. Let me make sure what order I got them in. So the first record that we're gonna play is this record called Mind State. Now I listened to this record. This joint is jumping. I was like, okay, I can see this thing doing the thing. You know what I mean? So before we play this to the people and they get a taste of what Mike Floss is all about, can you give us a little bit about the thought process that was going through your mind when you created this magic?
Man, making slaps. That's what we was about. making something that's just gonna tear your car apart, you know. And always, like Capo said, we always keep it hometown. Like that was just something that I was excited about doing, and I had a lot of plans with the TSU marching band and things like that. But the main idea is just, you know, Tennessee. You know, a bunch of Tennessee kids trying to get to it.
Okay. Well, shit. With that being said, here we go. New music.
High stakes, speed race, I'm on 40, need an ice tray. Cheesecake for my waters on the highway. Replay, I was hooping in the driveway. Now I make the money, do whatever I say. If you love me now, don't ever change your mind state. If you love me now, don't ever change your mind state. 10, 10, 10, 10, you know my state. For everything, I'm never changing. Young Floss, what they mad for? Maybe cause a nigga shopping out the back door. Maybe cause my skin glowing like a bad hoe. Maybe cause a Hugh stunning like an Astro. Back, I need 50 feet. Get the money, reinvest, ain't no mystery. I got everything you want except for sympathy. White force drinking Jack, I'm from Tennessee. Never down on myself, I remember that. I wouldn't trade places with these niggas for a minute. No, I wouldn't hurt the business running around chasing women. Feel like Michael B. Jordan running around chasing chicken. Ayy, know what's going on, know what's going down. Don't get too cocky, I just let you be around. I don't be stupid, hold it down. You know what it is when I come in town. High stakes, speed race, I'm on 40, need an ice tray. Cheesecake for my waters on the highway. Replay, I was hooping in the driveway. Now I make the money, do whatever I say. If you love me now, don't ever change your mind state. If you love me now, don't ever change your mind state.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, you know what I like about that record though? Is like it's slapping, it's jumping, but you speaking some real knowledge though. Mind state, because it all starts with the mind.
Yeah, that's me. That's you just exposed my secret sauce, man. Everything I do, you know, from here on out is going jam, but at the same time we gotta give something of value, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always noticed about your music, man. You kind of hide the vitamins in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's always good, but there's always something underlying. If you just listen, you're gonna walk away with something. And I like the cover art for that, man. The vinyl, and that brings me back to something that I gotta show you real quick, man. This is a prized possession of mine. Yes. Yeah, that Tennessee Daydreams, man. Like,
what is that? What is that contraption in your hand? What is that contraption?
What
is that magic sorcery?
I have no clue what that is. But yo, real quick, man, I want to say congratulations, on reaching 1 million streams on that joint, dog. Like, that's major, bro.
That's major. 1 million streams, that's a chickadee ching. Check.
That's some streaming money right there.
Hey, let me hold something.
That's about $12 in streaming.
Hey, divide the two.
Right.
Yeah, but nah, man, that's one thing that that like I always watched and seen you do kind of from afar, but you move a little bit differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, you know, with merch and stuff like that, I mean, the vinyl is really something that a lot of hip hop heads haven't been utilizing as much compared to like some rock groups and stuff like that. What made you want to start going back to that world, man, of vinyl? And you know, a lot of people don't even know what it is, like Bobby said.
Yeah, I mean, if you really look at the numbers, though, I mean, it's just a business move. primarily because CDs don't sell, but vinyl is selling, like a T-shirt would just about. It's one of the top audio forms of merch. So trying to find different ways where you can keep it interesting and get a physical product in your people's hands is always really important. And just the legacy of that, man, like this, when you go to a old vinyl shop, Bobby, you go and you dig through crates and you find random stuff. 40 years from now, there may be a kid digging through some old hip hop crates somewhere, and they come across, a Nashville boy and be like, "Yo, there was somebody in Nashville doing this back in 2020." You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about. I feel like it lives a long time, and on this digital space, it's great, it's efficient, but I think when it comes to history, you got to have something physical that you can put in somebody's hand.
Man, Bobby. Applaud that, yeah. 'Cause my man's thinking ahead. He's smart, Bobby.
You got some knowledge, man. Mike Floss, if anybody can say anything about you, one thing they can say is this guy's got some knowledge, some intelligence, some brains. You know where I'm going with this. If you've seen the show, then you know it's time.
That's right, it's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your host, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug.
All right. So, if you've seen the show before, you know this is where we play the game. We're just going to do a little bit of trivia. I'm just going to ask you a question. You just give us an answer.
Bet.
Easy as that.
All right. So, we're going to start it out with a little bit of hip-hop history. First question. What rapper went by the name Easy Mac before changing his name and reaching massive success? Was it A. Mac Dre, B. Craig Mack, or C. Mac Miller?
I'm going to say Mac Miller. I'm not certain, though.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It was Mac Miller! Hey! He was thinking about that one. Yes, he changed his name. Oh, he was thinking about that one. That was a good one. That was good. That was pressure.
I thought we had him, Bobby.
I thought we did too. Okay. All right, gonna know a little something. So, Capo, it's your favorite category.
Man, who said that shit?
It's called Who Said That Shit. We're gonna read your song lyric, and all you gotta do is tell us who said that shit. All right, so here we go. Yes, this is holy war. I wet y'all all with the holy water. Spray from the heckler Koch automatic. All the static shall cease to exist. Like a sabbatical, I throw a couple at you. Take 6. Who said that shit?
It's Jay-Z, final answer.
Jay-Z, final answer? Jay-Z, Lucifer! Oh snap! I couldn't even throw him off. He was confident.
That's Black Album, bro. Like.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I see you. Okay. All right. So, like we hear Mike, and we both grew up in the hood watching hood classics. So I'm gonna play you a movie clip, and all you got to do is tell us what movie it's from. Here we go.
Now this is what you call a hood classic.
You wrong, man. All the puss I done hooked your ass up with. You better wear your bulletproof vest all day. Oh, motherfucker day. You too, you fat motherfucker.
Oh shit, I love it. Uh-oh.
Oh, y'all might have got me.
Think of the voice. That's
what I'm thinking of, and it sounds like. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It sounds like Mike Epps, but I feel like that's totally wrong. I don't get an ABC. What's good?
Nah, man. Come on, you're supposed to remember this. Man. You've seen this movie 100 times.
Yeah, but have I seen it in the past 100 years? I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna play it for you one more time, real quick.
Play it again, yeah.
Now this is what you call a hood classic.
You wrong, man. All the puss I done hooked your ass up with. You better wear your bulletproof vest all day. Oh, motherfucker day. You too, you fat motherfucker.
So that's Bernie Mac.
Okay.
So that means you better wear your vest all day. I'm gonna have to pass, y'all. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna. I don't want. If I say something crazy, they'll never forgive me.
Oh, okay. Well, it was.
Now this is what you call the hood classic.
You wrong, man. All the puss I done hooked your ass up with.
Dollar Bill.
Man, I ain't seen that since my mama had the TV with the back on.
Oh, it's okay.
Take 2 and call me in the morning.
It's so good. You doing good. You doing
I
good.
gotta go back to that.
That was a classic, though. That was a classic.
It's a classic. That's definitely a classic.
All right. So we got one more for this round for you.
Excuse me, I'm gonna need to see some identification.
This is called ID check. We're gonna read your government name. Just tell us who it is.
Okay.
Here we go. My government name is Cornell R.L. Haynes Jr. M.I. A. Nelly. B. Soldier Boy. Or C. Cameron.
Well, Cam name is Cameron, so he's out.
Okay.
I don't know what the big soldier's real name, so I'm gonna go with Nelly.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
It's Nelly! Hey, that boy did some troubleshooting right there. He did the process of deduction, like Sherlock Holmes.
Test taking skills, baby.
Hey, that guy got education.
Public schools did some, boy.
Hey,
Hey, so what was that? What, he got 3 out of 4, right?
yeah, the only one that he missed. Let me go back. He missed the Hood Classic. That was the only one.
Right.
Okay.
Shameful. That's
Okay.
shameful.
That's not
I'll take
bad.
it.
You know, you shoot jumpers, you know, you test, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you wearing condoms? I mean, you know, your rate's good, you know? 3 out of 4?
We got one more round coming up for you to come back and this time you can take it all, man.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Well, no, it ain't this. It'll be in a minute. But
Okay,
real quick, Mike. I got a little bone to pick with you, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Real shit, bro. I caught a line in one of your songs, man, and it rubbed me a certain way, bro. I was like, man, I gotta bring this up to him, cause I felt like you was taking a shot, bro. And I heard this shit, and it says, it's the first line out of your song, and it says, "I'm still chasing Hennessy with holy water. God gonna probably punish me with only daughters." Now I've got 4 girls on me, and that shit hit home.
I just had a daughter a year ago, so hey, I'm feeling the heat too.
Home, bro. Right? Me and Bobby both like, oh no. That's a dope line though. You don't have any kids, do you?
No kids for me, man. I'm big time on my own out here, trying to keep it that way. But in all honesty, man, I look back on that line. If I'm being real, I wouldn't say that now. You know what I'm saying? Because I got 2 nieces now. I love them to death. You know, and you know that's a thing though, that we grew up like. You know, you hard on women, they gonna end up being your daughters later.
That's why I got 4 girls.
But it's definitely not a punishment though. You know what I'm saying? I understand the sentiment behind it, but man, girls are dope, man. I really love my nieces. They're crazy and out of their minds, but I love them to death, and it's definitely not a punishment.
Okay. Shouts out to the daughters and nieces.
I caught that line and I was like, oh man, I know what he's saying. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always thought that way. I was like, damn, 4 girls. You know what I'm saying? For Latinos, it's that means 4 quinceañeras. You know what I'm saying? Like all kinds of shit. Yeah, bro. So I feel it. But I had to say something. I didn't take it personal. It was just
I feel you. Yeah.
Just jokes, man. So what's been going on, man, with the whole new project? Have you started working on a new project?
I've got an EP that's finished, and that'll be coming in the fall. And I think it's my best work. I think everything I do is better than the last thing. Fortunately, I've been on a good pace, but with this new project, it's very pure and it feels very analog, I guess I could say, because a lot of honesty, and it's very directed. Tennessee Daydreams was kind of like got these experimental moments, and it's like a lot of different things all rolled into one. This is a little bit more straight ahead.
Okay.
And this is, you haven't released a project since Tennessee Daydreams, have you?
No, not at all.
Oh wow.
I put some songs out, but not a project.
Yeah. So what's been the holdup, man? Like, what have you been? Have you just been waiting for the right moment, or what?
Some of it was the music. You know, some of it is my goal is to be undeniable. You know, because I'm in an interesting space in my career where I'm not brand new anymore. You know, so it's not a surprise, but I'm also not in that tier that I think I deserve to be based on the quality of work. Right. So everything I do has to be that much more undeniable, so that I can get into some new doors and I can open up some new lanes for myself to travel down in my career. So if the music isn't undeniable, you know, I use like Anderson .Paak for a benchmark. I use Kendrick Lamar for a benchmark. I use Nipsey Hussle for a benchmark. Like if the music isn't at this tier, you know, where I can walk this into the studio with them and be like, yo, this is me. If it's not at that tier, I don't feel like it's any value in releasing it. Some of that's my own ego. Some stuff I'm gonna put out that I feel like isn't necessarily there, but it may help some people and it may have some impact somewhere, and that's cool. But as far as a project, like it has to be at that tier, or I don't really believe in releasing it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope.
That's all I can say. Hey, shouts out to dopeness.
Because my thing is like, when you get to that point where it's like, do you have a team of people like sitting there telling you like, yo, I think you're wrong about this one. This one needs to go out, or is it just really at the end of the day, it's your final decision and what you say goes?
It's absolutely me. It's like I've been in the spot where I've had a team. I'm not in that spot right now. No management, no, you know, I've never been on a record label, but right now the main people in my team is mainly just like the homies that help me with like visual content and stuff like that. But as far as the music goes, I work with different producers, and of course I produce myself too. So when it comes to the music, I'm spearheading that whole initiative. It's gonna be whatever, at the end of the day, whatever I think it is, that's what it's gonna be. And I think that's the most honest way to create for me right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Real shit. Speaking of producers, can you speak on any of the producers that are on this project?
A whole lot of Mike Floss production.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I got my boy Unhappy Hank is on there. Wonder Twins is on there, and this will probably be the first project I've done that doesn't have Ducko McFly on it.
Wow.
I was finna say Ducko, and I'm like, nah, Ducko's not on there. But we got some stuff coming anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, I think it's mostly just me, and then those guys. And Evan Blocker did some co-production with me too.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evan Blocker's dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah, blend out.
Shout out to Evan, man. So basically still keeping it pretty much home team, really, right?
Yeah, man, for sure. We're keeping it like that all the way.
That's what's up. And you always represent hard for Nashville and for Tennessee, period. Like no matter where you go or what you're doing, if people listen to your music, they're definitely gonna know where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like you always represent really hard for Nashville. What do you feel the city is missing right now, man, that's not getting us over this hump? That, you know, the same success Memphis has had right down the road from us. What do you feel that Nashville's might be missing or might not be missing, but just isn't connecting?
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? There's this concept, right, of like, how do you turn cities into it cities? And I've been telling people like, that's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? What are the it cities? You got Atlanta, you got LA, you got New York. Any other city has had a moment. You know what I'm saying? You can have a moment, but as far as like cities, it's based on infrastructure. So if the labels ain't there, if the studios ain't there, if all of the money and the location isn't where all the artists are, it's not going to be an it city, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean that the city is not succeeding and there's not opportunity. The issue is we have to be able to respect our own city the same way we respect those other cities. So that may be a thing, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a challenging obstacle to break when it's like, that's the homie. I went to school with him. You know, you're not gonna look at it like a star, and that's fine. But as long as the music gets that same level of respect and you spread it the same way you spread, you know, the new whatever your favorite artist is, everything will be fine, man, because our talent is so high. The talent level in Nashville is so
true.
It's wildly high. So I have no worries about that. It's just more so engaging with the fans and making sure that they spread the word and let them speak for us, so we don't have to, be preaching our own praise.
Mm-hmm. That's real, bro. That's real. Because, I mean, really, it's like, an it city. Like, is it really even necessary to be an it city at this point when you have, the internet at the tip of your fingers and like, it's people can take over social media and go crazy and be all over the world in a click of a button if you do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, J. Cole's like, one of the biggest rappers in the world. How many people are going to Fayetteville looking for,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really work that way. And that's fine, because that's on Cole to grab them people and bring them up and uplift them and create infrastructure there. So, I mean, I'm looking at it like that. Like, it's not about this vanity thing that we're trying to achieve, man. It's about the quality of the music and making sure we got people that's rocking with us so we can tour all over the place. That's what I'm looking at.
That's real. That's real, man. Speaking of music, Bobby,
man,
we got one more, don't we?
Yeah, we got one more. And so I was checking this video out. Dope, super creative. I love the concept. You pulled it off too. So before we show the people this who haven't seen it, because this is some dope stuff. So what's the secret sauce? What was going through your mind for the magic to doing this? Because this is super dope.
So Gucci did a campaign in 2017. I think it was the spring summer campaign. I'm like a fashion kid, right? So Gucci did a collection in, I believe it was spring or fall 2017, with all black models, right? Mm-hmm. And the inspiration for it was very Soul Train, 60s, 70s, but at the same time they did it over in the UK, I believe. But just like the vibe, like, you can go back on YouTube and just find that collection. It was the first time Gucci used all black models, you know what I'm saying? And I never seen that before. Like, it was like this super high-end, fresh, black, like soulful, this whole feeling. And I was like, that's it, man. Like, that's where I'm at with it right now in my head. If you look at the Tennessee Daydreams cover and you look at that Gucci collection, you'll see the correlation between that reference, So, and that was before, I think, that might have been right when Dapper Dan started really getting acknowledged the way he should be over there and all of that. Like, it was a moment for me. So I wanted to give that energy for some of my music.
Okay, all right. And with that being said, let's get into a new music freak of the week, Mike Floss.
Freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week. Up all night, my God, we didn't sleep. Now my price so high, ready to week, freak it a week, ayy, freak it a week, ayy, freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week. Up all night, my God, we didn't sleep. Now my price so high, ready to week, freak it a week, ayy. I look good, I look like I ride a bank before. Call me Floss, call me when you need a drink of folk. Smile a bit, shawty like the way I flick. Hold one leg up in the air, call me young karate kid. Tennessee my crib, country shit, that's all I know. Poppin' like a chicken grease, we always kept on back of stove. I like gold on all my fingers, I like whiskey with my coat. I be ballin' like a pro, who that callin', I don't know. Freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week. Up all night, my God, we didn't sleep. Now my price so high, ready to week, freak it a week, ayy, freak it a week, ayy, freak it a week, freak it a week, freak it a week. Up all night, my God, we didn't sleep. Now my price so high, ready to week. I do different things,
Hey, that was dope. Like, you put everything together, man. Like, you pulled it off. Like, a lot of people have tried that. You pulled it off. The song was good with it, because like some other people had the budget and the aesthetics, but the song wasn't with it. But like, your song had a vibe that went with everything, and then you Like, you look like some real Macadelish gangster shit. Like, I'm looking at you right now. I'm like, okay, this guy's smart. He got a briefcase in the car. You know, he got some money, good credit and shit. You know, that one, you look like you about to slap a bitch. Ooh. Freak of the week, for real.
Hey, you're talking about fashion and someone that's known for like linking with fashion and connecting, like you were mentioning Gucci campaign, is Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying, with the Cactus Jack and all that shit. What do you think about his new link with McDonald's? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Damn.
You don't want to speak up?
Travis is dope, man. I love the rodeo toys. When he came out with the rodeo album, like, the dog was crazy, so it makes sense. Like, I think it's a smart business play for sure.
Yeah.
McDonald's cutting checks. They got money.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was like, man, to me, I kind of felt like they were reaching. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, they're just trying to be like, whatever we can get, like, let's just get them. What's your favorite meal? You know? A Sprite with extra.
But that's when you made it. That's how you know you made it, when you got your own kids' meal toy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, look, who knows? I got to be cautious now because things travel when you say them, and I don't know who's homies with Travis Scott and these things. So I would love some beats from Travis. I'm a big fan of his music. So, you know, if he wants to do his McDonald's vibe, get your bag, young man.
Real shit.
Right, but you know, there's nothing wrong with doing, you know, because people been doing music and advertising and marketing, because that's one of my things is marketing and advertising. So that's one thing. But my other question about this is, how do you think that makes the perception of hip hop now that one of the biggest rappers is a McDonald's toy? Is it good that we've crossed over that far, or do you feel that takes away from the true essence? I mean,
I think what would be cooler would be if Travis opened up a barbecue spot in Texas. That would have been fine. That would have been,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That would have been cool. And then you could do, you know, the Travis meal for the kids. And, you know, it's a couple of barbecue wings and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole spot with toys. You know?
And then the portion of the proceeds go to, like, the schools or the community center.
Yeah, all of that. Because then it's like, boom, I don't have to license out my likeness and my wave and my cool to somebody when I don't know his financial situation, but I'm gonna assume he don't really need the money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about ownership, and I don't know the structure of the deal or anything. It might have been a phenomenal deal that was too good to pass on. I understand that too. But what I think would have been cooler was that, like the Travis Scott, you know, barbecue place, and just a little bit more on brand and authentic and black owned, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if it was coming from McDonald's, I'm sure the deal was probably too good.
Too good.
Too good.
Everybody ate.
Up.
Right. He probably had the pressure of people like, I'm about to buy a house with this, bro. You got to do it, man. Come on. I'm getting 3% of $1 billion, bro. For me.
Like, bro, I get 50.
And you know, that's what you see on the other side of that is generational wealth. You know what I mean? So if that's what his agenda is, and that's what he's trying to build for his family because he got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Go ahead and pad your bank account while you're hot, because you don't know what's going on. And it's, you know, he's not touring this summer, all of that. You know, I get it. But when we just talking about culture and cool, then I think there's definitely cooler options, but I'm sure he's aware of that too.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody hustling. Everybody gotta play. Like, you a smart guy, like, when it comes to this stuff, just the conversations. You know, you can get in Mac mode and slap a bitch when it's time for the freak of the week, or you can pull up and do a deal. Hopefully one as big as the McDonald's deal, but you know, we do the barbecue deal. But with that being said, I think it's about that time for you to see if you can keep your streak going. I mean, it ain't a full streak, but whatever. It's
3 out of 4.
That's right. It's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your hosts, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug.
All right. So, if you haven't seen the show before, this is the part where we play the game. We play a little street smarts trivia, and we're going to see if Mike Floss is smarter than your favorite rapper on a pint of lean and a bucket of chicken. All right.
What? What?
They both make you sleepy. They both make you sleepy. You know, you get the itis.
The itis. All right, let's go.
Let's go. So, hip hop history. What was the first song on iTunes to reach 1 million downloads? Was it Airplanes by B.O.B., Hey Ya by Outkast, or In the Club by 50 Cent?
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. We may have got him.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because it's so tricky, because them records is all so big. It's more so about the timeline.
Yep.
Mm.
So iTunes launched in 2001, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
That
that's
helps.
does it really?
He's a smart guy. I'm going to show you the options again.
I want to say. Okay, go ahead. Hey Ya, Outkast. But I'm gonna say Hey Ya, Outkast.
Final answer?
I feel like I'm gonna say this on the side. In the Club was huge, but I feel like that sold a lot of physical copies. And B.O.B. Airplanes might actually be the right answer, but I don't like that song. So I'm gonna say Hey Ya by Outkast.
That's it! Oh my God! Oh, snap. He pulled it off.
Hey, Bobby, obviously he doesn't want any beats from B.O.B.
Nah, he don't. He don't want a feature. He don't want nothing. I mean, but that's his prerogative. He doesn't like that song.
You know what I'm saying? We can play PlayStation or something, but I don't really need no beats.
Ah. But that was good. He using that noodle again. All right, Capo. This your favorite category.
Man, who said that shit?
I'm going to read your song lyric. You just tell us who said that shit. Here we go. I had a dream that I could buy my way into heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'd be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Who said that shit?
Kanye Can't Tell Me Nothing graduation. He had the big Murakami chain on with the Lambo in the desert.
What's your final answer? Jesus! Okay, I think that one was too easy. I tried to mix it up.
Came back swinging on
Yeah. Okay.
Help me.
Hey, okay. All right, Floss. You know, we from the same spot. We all grew up in the hood watching hood classics. So we're going to play your movie clip. Just tell us what movie it is. Just the one that gets him. Here we go.
Now this is what you call a hood classic.
Oh man, governments ain't running things no more. Financial institutions, they controlling the whole scene. Y'all ever hear of the World Bank or the IMF? Nah, huh? Y'all probably don't even have checking accounts. But y'all got them credit cards, huh? Buying stuff out your means and wonder why you still a slave. Y'all better recognize I'm telling you.
I'm gonna say Ice Cube. I'm gonna say Friday, but y'all gotta. I'm gonna say also this. I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? So some of these movies we was not allowed to watch at the time, and I have not revisited for some time. So I'm gonna go with Ice Cube Friday though.
Final answer?
Next Friday. Like which Friday was it? I feel like it was one of the Fridays. Can I say one of the Fridays?
I mean, you can say whatever your heart desires.
I'm gonna say Ice Cube one of the Fridays.
I don't think that Friday was really.
Man, governments ain't running things no more. Financial.
That's a classic, man.
Y'all should have gave me. Nah, never mind. That was Lawrence Fishburne's.
Yeah. Oh, you was talking about Boys in the Hood.
Take two and call
That's
me
what
in the
I'm
morning.
Lawrence Fishburne was he had a
Furious.
part in Higher Learning. He was the teacher in that.
Yeah.
He was the professor in college, remember? And he pulled dude aside and he was like, "Man, why you being so hard on me?"
Right.
He said, "I'm not being hard on you."
Yeah. But that wasn't
Man,
it.
I ain't seen how to learn in this so long. I'm losing all of my street credibility with these movies.
Nah,
That's all right, man. You don't watch movies. You just out here grinding.
Grinding,
That's all it is.
working.
We'll say that. Well, that's what we'll say.
That's what we'll say. All right.
Excuse me, I'm gonna need to see some identification.
So I'm gonna read you a government name, and you just tell us who it is. My government name is Scott Ramon Sergio Mascuri. Who am I?
Yeah, the name.
Kid Cudi.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's Kid Cudi! Hey, okay.
Hey, so you would have won if you would have went through it 100% if we didn't have any movies.
Right.
Yeah, man, the movies burnt me, but it's cool.
It's cool, man. It's cool. You ain't gotta watch movies to be smart.
That's right. So, Mike, tell us one more time about what's going down this weekend, man, because we got one more round and then we got to get out of here. But tell us one more time about what the people can expect from everything going down at Hadley Park this weekend.
Boom. So the Black National Assembly is at Hadley Park Saturday at 3:30 p.m. We'll be out there for about 3 hours. Basically, we're also going to be explaining a lot of like concepts, right? So we got this issue that we have with police brutality. We have this issue that people hear the term defund the police and they get worried because they want to be able to call the police, or older people, you know what I'm saying? They believe in different systems and whatnot. So we're trying to explain what it means to move money from cops in cages to, you know, social initiatives, like whether that's mental health facilities or whether that's spending more on education in schools and stuff like that. It's about taking some money from one side and moving it over to where it's more valuable. So we'll be explaining a lot of those concepts so people can kind of get a grasp on it, because you hear a lot of buzzwords a lot right now. You don't really know what people be talking about. Like even me, I'll be having to look stuff up and talk to the homies and make sure I got a good understanding. So you'll be able to figure out what's really going on and make some decisions for yourself, but also get plugged in with some organizations where you can volunteer, or you can figure out where do you want to keep up with it. If you're a teacher, maybe you want to do something on the education side. You know, if you're in North Nashville, maybe you want to do something with the violence interrupters in North Nashville, or whatever the case may be. You know, you can find out where you fit best and can contribute your time, and just work together as a community to make everything all around better. So that'll be this Saturday, Hadley Park, 3:30 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shouts
So
out to
hey,
that.
yeah, for sure, man. And so like when people say defund the police, we're not literally saying get rid of the police, right? You're saying just move money from more police, instead of buying, you know, more tanks or more automatic weapons for the police and extra shit that's really not necessary. We're saying disperse that money into the community more and help in places that may need more help, right? Is that what's being said, or am I getting it wrong?
That's definitely what's being said, because we know that policing does not solve the issue of crime. Policing is a reactive, it's a response. You know, it's not proactive. It's what police come after something has occurred already, typically, you know? So what we're saying is the best way to prevent crime is to give people opportunities. If you got people that's stealing and robbing, maybe they need to have more opportunities so they don't have to steal and rob. You know, maybe they need more jobs. Maybe they need to have some more money in their bank account to where they're not out here living that recklessly to survive. You know, so we saying let's approach this on the front end instead of putting all our money into, well, after somebody gets shot or after somebody this or that. Nah, let's handle that before it even get to that point. So we don't even have to be talking about none of that stuff on the back end. And let's make sure that the money reflects us wanting to actually prevent this stuff from happening in the first place, rather than profit on it after the fact. So that's what the whole thing is about. And we all know how the system is set up. Like, they make money off of that. They make money off a lot of people up. You know, there's a whole school to prison pipeline. Like, people know these things. So it's about actually pressing the city to say, look, when y'all do them budgets next year, this is where we want the money to go. Stop playing and putting all of this money on helicopters for the police, and actually let us use social services and define where we want our tax dollars to go.
All right, real talk. So less tanks and tasers and more books and babysitters. That's what we need.
Mike Floss for mayor. Mike Floss for mayor.
Mike Floss for mayor. Now, hold on, Mike. Speaking of your campaign to be mayor, we're not gonna let you get out of here that quick though. We got one more thing for you, man. So we're gonna put you in the hot seat. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right. So the hot seat.
Ooh, that's gotta burn.
It's time. All right. So, Mike Floss, you did good on the trivia. You only missed 2 out of 8. That's still a passing grade. You know, you still good. You know, it's not bad. You can take that home to mama and be proud about it and still get your allowance. You know.
That's right.
But so this one right here is a little bit different. This is going to be a lightning round. I'm going to read you some options. You can just say one or the other. Don't say both and don't say neither. Do it as fast as you can because we only got a couple minutes left. And just first thing that comes to your mind. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Light liquor or dark liquor?
Dark.
Big booty, little booty?
Big.
Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Fresh Prince or Martin?
Fresh Prince.
50% up front or 50% publishing?
Publishing.
$10 $20 bills or $6 $50 bills?
$10 $20 bills.
Buy a new house or start a new business?
Start a new business.
Cash out or reinvest?
Reinvest.
Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Joe Biden.
Hey, my guy Mike Floss for mayor, man. Hey, that's your new name, Mike Floss for mayor.
I love it. Every time you get to that last question, everybody's face always like,
Is this it?
We
Shit.
hate what we gotta do. We hate what we gotta do, but we gotta do it.
You gotta
that's
make
real
that
shit,
choice.
man.
You gotta make that
have
decision.
Have you voted yet?
Well, no, not for because that's not up yet. When is the primary early voting start? Do y'all know?
The actual
I
date in the
like
lines is November 4th. You can start requesting your absentee ballots to get those. What I'm going to do is I'm going in person to get my absentee ballot. I'm going to take it home and I'm going to fill it out and then I'm going to take it back. So mailing it in is going to there's so many variables that could go wrong if you mail it in. Now, back in the day, back at the first Obama election, I worked in the Board of Elections and I was the one who was getting in the ballots that they mailed in. And there was a checklist of stuff that if they didn't do, you couldn't count it. Certain things like if your signature didn't match what was on file, if you used anything other than a black or blue pen, if you didn't use their envelope, and it's a lot of different stuff. If it didn't arrive on time and things like that. So it's a lot of unknown variables that they can say happen, you know, that didn't happen or that did happen, who knows. But there's a lot of variables that they can, you know, say your ballot doesn't count. So if you don't want to stand in the line, what I would recommend is go down to your local Board of Elections early, you know, a few weeks before they start standing in line, pick up your absentee ballot in person, take it home, fill it out, bring it back, and let them inspect it before you leave. That way they can make sure it counts.
Wow.
Just a little jewel right there.
That's good. Good game. That's good game.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to me. Yes, that horrible job paid off. Oh my God, I hated that job. It was horrible.
Hey, now you can educate. Look at that.
Exactly.
See
See?
that bullshit just to educate. Bro.
Yeah,
Look
man.
at that.
I did that. I counted them Obama votes, man, and it was tough. I had a woman over me like, make sure you count everyone. That signature don't match. I'm like, it's the same. He's black. Throw it away. I'm bullshit. She didn't say he's black. Throw it away. But you feel me? You feel me?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just vote in person. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like is the best move for me. But I like that absentee move you was talking about because we ain't really trying to play with that mail-in situation. We know that's plenty out there right now. So.
And I just know too many of us are going to use the long lines and the excuse not to do it. We're going to procrastinate. We don't even know when it is. We're going to look up like, oh shit, today's voting day. I get a day off of work. Okay, shit, I'm about to go vote. Man, that line was long as fuck. Then they go on the side selling stickers. You say you vote, you didn't even vote. You get stickers for $5 so you can get a day off of work. So it's like, bruh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm an early voter personally, so I'm gonna just do the early voting. But yeah,
Yeah, man. If someone's spending $5 to get a sticker just to say to get the day off, bro, damn.
Oh, nah, you fraud. We can't fraud.
You fraud all day, bro.
Man, maybe 2 presidents ago, but like.
Yeah. Nah, there's nothing to play with right now, bro. We need everybody there.
Right. Man, Mike Floss, you a trooper, bro.
Love.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on the show, man, taking time out to come do this with us and being such a good sport at Street Smarts Trivia, man. You kicked ass now. You did your thing. Once again, bro, keep doing it. Keep putting out good music. Keep being a positive person out here and keep connecting, bro. And as long as you keep doing it, we'll keep supporting, man. We appreciate you, fam.
Love. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate it.
Shouts out, big dog.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro. Hey, Mike Floss he's a scholar and a gentleman. Mike Floss from Mayor, and he got some good music too. That boy good.
Yes, that boy good.
That boy good. Yeah, man.
Mike Floss from Mayor. Real shit, man. Yo, like I said, bro, we had to have him on the show. Dude's super dope. You know what I'm saying? Super talented artist. One of the creatives that I truly respect within the city, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he took the time out to come and join us on the show today, man.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. For those of you out there who don't know, please like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. You can watch all the full episodes, the extended clips, all that good stuff. We everywhere on all the social media outlets. Go connect with us right now. Show's over. Go right now. Close this out and go right there, right now. Because we ain't finna tell you what's next week. Ha ha ha.
The world has gone crazy, and we have the prescription for sanity.
We're live, Capo.
It's time to take your meds.
We got a good one today, man.
AudioMeds.
It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle.
Capo.
The Connectors. We have a special guest on the line.
Super dope artist.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun. First question: who was the first rapper to turn actor?